I was just sitting in a parking lot here in Nanaimo and kind of doing some editing after having a great day. Got to meet up with Amanda and got to meet a few subscribers here in Nanaimo, and got in touch with a wonderful subscriber, Lauren. Thank you so much for all your help with everything, and Amanda as well. Work and everything has been extremely slow here for me on the island, which makes me have to sit a lot, unfortunately. But even though I'm having a little bit of a frustrating time here, today has really warmed my spirits a little bit and cheered me up. And, you know, with that being said, a freaking car show basically came to me as I was sitting here in the parking lot. I heard a bunch of rumbling, and yeah, came into this crazy car show. So today I figured we'd do a live stream instead of me filming it, and you guys can get a good look at all of the vehicles that are here. I'm going to be away from the comments a bit because I'm going to be filming with the camera facing away from me, showing the cars, obviously. And once I get through the car show and stuff like that, I'll come back into the van, answer a few comments, and chat with you guys into the live chat. But feel free to comment in what your favorite vehicle and everything is, what you guys think of each car, and all of that stuff. Hey Brandon, how you doing? Um, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today for the live stream. And right off the bat, I'm literally like 3 feet away from a pretty cool old hot rod truck and also a hot rod van looking thing. So we're gonna be going to check that out. How you doing, Alan? All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Close up my door. And right now, to make the live stream run a lot better, I've got Starlink on the roof. Yeah, check this out. Got a hot rod truck here, hot rod truck here. So it's gonna be pretty fun. And I'm gonna flip the camera around now, and then we're gonna go for a walk around the car show. Hopefully the connection stays nice and strong. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the car show, what was your favorite vehicle, and all of that. Let's get into it. Look at that thing. I love the seat cover. Got an old dude right here. Super sweet. Those gas caps have my heart forever. Okay, I figure we'll start down around this way. Beast. Super cool. So it's a whole clip. It's a whole suspension. Exactly. Well, so what you do is you cut out the ultimate IV, throw that in the trash. You lose about 200 pounds worth of steel. Each one IV goes. Look at these. So the whole cradle, all this right here, all this. Just a beauty. Brand new suspension that goes different. And the same with the rear end. The rear end's got 3-link rear end, so it's fully adjustable rear end. And then the rear end itself is wow. Look at that. Over here for the Volkswagen fans. I know there's definitely a few of you in the chat. Check out this thing. There's a few Volkswagens here. Look at that. I think it's a cute little motor. Oh, Chevy. Super cool, you guys. Like I say, I'm just sitting right over there in the parking lot, and I heard all this rumbling. Came out and had to check it out. Shoo. Lots of Acadians here. So cool. Oh, the brown interior. Beautiful. Buick Grand National. Just a beast. Any of you who know cars, they know the significance of this one. This thing rocked the world when it first popped out. Turbo V6, stomping down as many Camaros as possible. Look at that. That's clean. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this thing. Got the supercharger on there. That's beautiful. Wow. I could live in that. Or better yet, wouldn't you love to live in that? Oh my God. Wow. Look at that beauty. Holy smokes. I met a subscriber here today who was actually left me a note and was saying, sorry we missed you, you were drooling over the cars. I did end up meeting up with him, but that was written on the note. I thought it was pretty cute. Look at the green on that. Wow. Holy cow. That's beautiful. The new Camaros are nice too, but nothing beats these old ones. Look at that thing. .302 on the hood. Look at that. Not many people know that Chevy made a .302 as well. I wonder if it's got the original engine in there. This is beautiful, you guys. Wow. Beautiful car, sir. Beautiful. Look at this thing. Anybody know the name of that? I do. But do you? That's the name right there. See if we can get a live start up here. Oh man. Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. Blow my ears off. Let's do it. Oh yeah, the sound of my people. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Give her a couple pumps. Give her a couple pumps. There you go. Can you imagine the van sounding like that? That'd be awesome. One day, everybody. Oh, yeah. Just beautiful. Old Ford pickup trucks, that's done well too. That's done really well. I'm gonna try and get down here so the sun can work in our advantage. Wow, look at that dart. You don't see these things anymore, buddy. Look at that. Wow. Beauty. Yeah, I realize I'm breaking up you guys, so I'm gonna head down more towards the van. Look at this thing. Oh, it's beautiful.
I'd say 20% left already.
Really? Yeah, I was just hanging it. I was just hanging it. Heard the rumble.
5:30 to 7.
Okay.
Just a
We'll get together.
I think Vancouver Island Hot Rod Society. Anybody's welcome to bring something else.
Heck yeah, man. I'm definitely going to remember this.
It's fun.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, take it easy.
So you guys heard it every Wednesday. So maybe, depending on how long I stay around here, every Wednesday, maybe we'll do a quick hot rod live stream. Who knows? Oof. Look at this. I love me a supercharger, I tell you what. For sale. Wow.
You bet. Take care.
Impala SS. Look at that puppy. Woo. Clean. I love how the Caprice has racing seats in it. Look at that. That's awesome, you guys. Oh, she's got the 3-shifter. Wow. Another little Volkswagen. Wow. That's so beautiful. And you got this sexy looking van over here. Whew, I wonder who owns this thing. Must be a millionaire. See, that's how low I'd like to have the van, you guys. See the difference? See how high my van is? That's as low as I'd like to go. Nothing crazy, just, you know, a little stanced. This truck is beautiful. I'll show you guys that in a second. But I wanted to come over here, look at this van. Oh, that truck is so clean. Wow. Makes me nervous even being around it. But look at this thing. Now that's what I'm talking about. Canadian hot rods. I love it. So cool. Okay, let's walk up this way a little bit.
Low bed, that's right. That's for sale too. What do you have to put for sale?
Wow. This is absolutely amazing, you guys. Monte Carlo. That's clean. Ooh, might get to hear that Ford start up. Vernon, if you're in the chat, I think I seen you there real quick. This one's for you, buddy. Wow, look at that. That's something sweet, man. Got the leg burners going on. Yeah. Ooh. Beauty. See? Even Chris get nervous on camera. Look at this Monte Carlo. Wow. Blue Nova or Acadian. This is so sweet. GSX. That IROC Camaro is pretty nice over there. Oh man. Triple carburetors. The most luxurious seat you could buy.
With the house again, reading us through the highway up.
beautiful. Look at this thing. Oh, Chevy Bel Air wagon rolling out. Look at these beauties. Dart Stinger 440, 340. Wow. Hey, that's a flathead motor, buddy. Anybody know about them? Had to work on a few of those working at the engine shop. Super cool. That's a Biscayne. Look how clean that Chevy is. Wow. 302 Mustang. Oh, the Maverick. Gotta try and catch this thing heading out. And there's an Integra for the Honda fans. Just beautiful. That thing's rocking a lot of power, buddy. Said it had like an 80 mil turbo on it. 6-liter LS. I was talking to him earlier. Beautiful. Look at that. This is beautiful. Mopar power, buddy. Oh, I didn't even see this little guy over here. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna work my way back to the van right now, and then we'll get into some of the comments, see what you guys thought was your favorite one. If anybody's watched Gone in 60 Seconds, I believe that's one of the years of Gone in 60 Seconds. Like the original Gone in 60 Seconds had a yellow Mustang. I think it was around that year. Anybody remember that? It's wicked. Come on. Oh. It's got more bass than my van. Hey, this thing's hood's popped. Let's take a look under here. Woo-wee. Look at that thing. Oh man, I got her just in time. Everybody's starting to roll out. This is awesome. This is the kind of stuff I live for, you guys.
That's kind of cool, actually.
hear something struggling over there. It's the Buick. They do that. I grew up with my dad having a Buick. I could say that. Look at this beauty. Oh man. Don't you just love hearing those startups? Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's got some cam in it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, the Buick's going. She's on her way out.
Nope, gotta go to Langley. Oh, okay. So that's like 3 or 4. Looking forward to next Friday. I think I am there next Friday.
Wow. This thing's actually pretty sweet, man. I don't know what you're thinking. This looks exactly like a Nova, but it's the Acadian, and it's basically the same thing. That's awesome, you guys. That's them friggin' gooses over there that were chasing me on the last live stream. I got surrounded, man. Look at that. Man, I'm so glad I hopped it with the camera. So every Wednesday they have something like that here. Okay, we're gonna work our way back to the van, and then I'll get into some of your comments. Man, this is super cool. That Grand National over here. I gotta go look at this one more time. I used to have an 84 Cutlass that kind of looked just like that. Just the Oldsmobile version. I think it had like a 289 small block in it originally. And I put a 383 small block in it. Me built. Look at that. That here's a big air compressor housing. That's wicked, you guys. Look how low this thing is. For me, I love the ones like the big body cars. They've always had me. And this one's got like a little couple things and dents into it. She's not perfect, but she runs. It's got the racing seats in it. Love it. Newer style Roush Mustang. I remember I did a transmission in one of these, a 6-speed manual. Not like rebuilding it or anything, but just reinstall or removing and reinstalled one back in Calgary. Very cool. It's a little bit of everything, even a Ford Focus over there. Okay, you guys, let's get back to the van. I hope the connection was pretty good the whole time. We got clear skies, so there shouldn't be anything slowing that thing down from giving us good connection. Man, that Grand National is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Okay. And newer style, boo. The comments just pop up one at a time in my side of the screen there. I just caught that one. Okay, we're back in the van now. Let's put you guys up here. There we go. There we go. So what'd you guys think, man? Ooh. What is that? Oh, that was one of the Camaros, the white one. Very cool, very cool. Okay, let's jump into the chat. 37 in the house. Thank you guys all for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a car show. Brandon's Van Life is here. Alan's here. Johnny BK20. Hey, Shane's in the house with his new channel, Bears Adventures. Touristique de Canada. Trans Van Man. Nice. Jason. Vernon's in the house. I kind of thought you would be in there, buddy. I hope you've seen that Mustang start up. Nice. Okay, there's a lot of them I can't pronounce, you guys, but just know I'm glad you guys are all here. Hey, Lauren P is here. There we go. Heck yeah. Tracy, 1 minute, I'm in bed. London, UK time. Oh wow. Thank you for joining us, Tracy. Amanda's here. Yay, you did it. Yeah, I went over and, got talking to a few of the guys before I went on camera, just to kind of get to know a few of the cars. It was really cool. Thank you for that advice, Amanda. And everything today, Going to bring my hot rod next Wednesday. Do it, Shane. Do it. Nice. Buick 64, what I learned to drive in. Nice. I learned to drive in a Buick basically too. My dad had a Buick Skylark growing up. That was one of our cherished cars, kind of. Always gave us issues, but we loved it nonetheless. I used to sleep in the back seat of that car all the time, man. Okay. I'm gonna jump down through the chat a little more. Outdoor Dreadhead. King's Bears Adventure. King Bears Adventures, he changed the name. Nice. Uptail Trucker in the house. Thank you so much for putting the PayPal link up. I greatly appreciate that. Pit of Blood. All of them. Eleanor. I like the beat up blue van. Yep. Yeah. Had a flathead Fargo. Nice. Susan said, yeah. Cobra chickens, Shane. Yeah, they're over there in that field. They better stay over there too. Tracy, the prettiest car is the yellow and orange flames. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. That one was definitely pretty cool. The Shelby GT was mint. I know, right? So many beautiful cars there. Lots of time, attention, and money put into those things. I can absolutely appreciate that. Vernon in the house. Hey, Crystal's in the house. Can't wait to see them in person in a couple of weeks. Yeah, Crystal's coming to the island. Every Wednesday, Crystal. We'll definitely make one of them, at least, while you're on the island. Alberta and Stella. Hey, Bruce, where are you? Where are you at? I'm still in Nanaimo right now. Vernon, did you get the money I sent you to get? No, I don't think I did. Vernon. Oh, maybe I did. I think so. I think I did. I want that Buick, right? It's so beautiful. I'll have to check, Vernon. Let me check right now. Because not only is the power steering pump done, the tie rod ends are also, like, I can move all of them around. Every time I turn, the click is getting pretty drastic. So I'm gonna get into that here soon. That's the car I want, but I want all original. Heck yeah. I own a 49 Ford panel van, flat 8 in it. Nice. That's beautiful. Those are really hard to come by. Sorry I'm late. I have a wicked migraine. Just heading to have a fun night. Thank you for joining us, Alberta and Stella. Absolutely, Lauren. Yeah, that was awesome, you guys. So glad I got to see that. Like I said, I was just hanging out in the van, and then I heard a bit of rumbling, and big old car. There was one or two. Me and Amanda met up today, hanging out for a bit. I greatly appreciate your time. And when we came back to the parking lot in the vehicles, we noticed like a couple cool hot rods in the corner. She mentioned like maybe there's something going on today. Hopped in the van, did a few things. All of a sudden I was hearing rumbling everywhere. Opened the door and holy crap, there's a car show here. Exactly after you got that quote. Yeah, then I did, Vernon, absolutely. I still haven't gotten the power steering pump fixed yet. Just because moving around and stuff, I really haven't had time. So, and like the power steering pump at this point is not even taking any fluid, so I know that it's done. It'll definitely have to get looked at very soon. But I haven't gotten the power steering pump or the lines yet. But I will. I will soon. I also haven't put in my bloody roof in yet. Just been kind of, honestly, I've been kind of like, with knowing that Yana's time was limited, I was kind of a little bit bummed out. And then once she left, like feeling the van being so quiet, I totally just kind of shut down and didn't do much, even for the last few days. Just trying to get back to being alone again, in a way. And I'm starting to feel like I'm coming out of my shell a bit more again, which is good, you know. I don't want to be just stuck in depression, in a way. Especially today. Today really brightened my spirits about everything. Seeing the car show definitely got me out of the van, moving around. Pictures on my Instagram, same name. Nice. I have some pretty nice. They have some pretty nice cars in Nanaimo. Usually only see them on Facebook posts. Yeah, see, I don't have Facebook, so only time I get to see things like that is in real life or YouTube videos. I had a 76 Comet, same as a Ford Maverick. They came with an inline 6. Yeah, those are beautiful cars. There was actually a Pinto wagon here, which I kind of fell in love with. I may have the same problem with my tie rod end. Passenger side, it doesn't like to go right. Yeah, absolutely. And for some reason, it feels like something on my steering is rubbing. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to look at it more. I'm gonna probably jack up the van tomorrow if I have some time, and kind of turn the steering both ways and see if I can see if anything is rubbing or what's going on there. Marco, man, you left too early. So you got to see a couple of them roll in, though. And Amanda's very busy. I converted a 52 Metro van and am building a 49 MIC bus now. Nice. MC. Try not to come over Malahat without power steering. There's a lot of turns. That's what I'm thinking, hey? But I also did like the whole trip from Alberta to here with no power steering also. Just requires some sprint, that's all. I missed your live stream last time. Hey, we always love having you here, Vernon. Miss seeing your name in the chat, buddy. Even today, like today I was supposed to have a video ready. I'm almost done editing that video, but I feel like it needs another couple touches. I don't personally feel like I've been doing very well with my videos lately, just not being comfortable around the camera, and that's a lot of me, you know, just, and I need to overcome that. So I'm gonna be working on a lot of that here in the future, and you guys will see that big time on camera. Yeah, a lot of hills. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Alberta and Stella. Your van is just helping you build those muscles. Absolutely, yeah, it definitely is. Could that make Mill Bay Ferry? And could take that Mill Bay Ferry and avoid the Malahat Mountains. Oh, it's a good idea. I have to look into that. I'm heading to bed. Head hurts. Came to show support. Thank you very much, Alberta and Stella. I greatly appreciate that. Aaron's here. Kevin is here. Less pulleys on the engine saves gas. Oh, with my... It doesn't seem to be like locking up or anything. Like it's the power steering pump belt and the pulley is all spinning fine. It's just not drinking any fluid or working. So I'm lucky in that sense. But I don't have AC. Save the power. That's a good idea, Ben. I love that ferry. Nice, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Brandy's in the house. Ben's in the house. Nice to see you guys all here, man. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, as soon as I seen the car show, and I was like, I could make a video of this, but I figured, hey, you know what? I got Starlink on the roof. We got pretty good connection. Why not just do a live car show, you know? Take you guys all along live and see the cars. How's Happy Pants and everyone? I believe Happy Pants is doing okay. I haven't gotten in touch with the guys in Calgary really since I've been out here, but when I go back that way, I'll definitely check in on all of them. Hey. I loved it was cheap and it's a cable ferry. Nice. Cable ferry. I've never been on a cable ferry. Hey. Not anymore? Must be just a real, like a normal ferry now. Does it snow on that island? Not that I've heard of. It just rains a lot. So I'll definitely have to get this van sealed up before the rain season starts. 47 watching. Thank you all so much. Where was the car show? Right here in Nanaimo. It's just at the North Mall, I think it is. I was just hanging it here today and it came up. It's still cheap, but not a cable ferry anymore. Oh, dang. Yeah, I was talking to a local and he said every Wednesday they have one here. So, you know, maybe every Wednesday or something for as long as I'm around Nanaimo. Maybe we can do another car show live. Maybe I might even film the next one, and then we can kind of get more in depth with the cars, stuff like that. Because I know I could already see that my hand was pretty shaky in the camera, and losing connection for the back of the parking lot, the cars might not have been able to, you know, see them as well. Rain comes late October, November. Okay, so I got until then to seal this puppy up. I want to live where it only snows a smidge. I don't want to ever see snow again, man. I really wish I could have went south for this winter, but just with funds and the van needing to be still built out and everything else that I got going on in my world, it's just not possible. But I'm hoping that this winter I can work hard enough and maybe next spring be heading down south. I really, really want to head down south because I have my passport. It's in Calgary and all I gotta do is go pick it up. A friend of mine has it. It's not at a post office or anything, so it's good there until I get there, or I could have it shipped to here. But with me going back that way anyway, maybe I might just wait and pick it up there. I'm not too sure on that yet. Shit, if I had the funds, I'd leave Canada, go into the States, and then work my way through the States all the way up back into Calgary. That would be a dream trip for sure. My first time in the U.S., that would be sweet. But just everything right now, I won't be able to do it. Maybe even one day come down to New York, Vern. Come check you guys out. See what you got under that tarp, man. Nice. Vintage Vehicles Adventures. Yeah, that would have been sweet, man. Definitely. Where are you about now? Ruthford Mall at the old Sears. Yeah, I think maybe that's where I am? I have no idea even where I am. You staying there for winter? I'm not sure on that right now. I have a few things pulling me back to Alberta, but if I can, I'll try and hang out here. But right now the work has been extremely slow. I made enough in Campbell River to be able to come back here basically, and then here, like I signed up for the temp agencies in Nanaimo today, so I'm hoping to hear something about that. But yeah, it's just been extremely slow. Even the last like 2-3 days since Jana left, I've been just sitting in parking lots trying to conserve fuel and everything. So go to Victoria, that's south. Yeah, but it's not America. Close though, close. I know Jeffy Bear took that ferry from Victoria over. Shit, I'd love to do that. Baja is even better in van. Yeah. I'd love to go down to Baja, you guys. Actually, in the the Costco parking lot last night, me and a subscriber were talking to this other fella, and he's from Mexico, and he's thinking about heading back as well. He said it's beautiful down there, beautiful. Can your feet crunch a smidge? I'm not sure what you mean, but my feet do crunch. Crunch and crack. Ooh. That's that Chevy next to us. Oh, I need to get an exhaust done on my van. Currently my exhaust is even blown out right like behind the driver's seat. Makes it sound like crap. And it also stutters when it's cold, just because it's an exhaust leak, you know. Is there a way to get a hold or talk to Happy Pants? Yeah, absolutely. Happy Pants has my number. I believe the last time I was talking to him, he was having issues with his van, like torque converter or flex plate or something like that. I'm hoping that he'll get it fixed up pretty soon. Are you ever going back to Calgary? I think so, Vern. Hopefully not for like any extended period of time, but I definitely will have to go back there at some point. Yeah. Maybe. I just thought because I saw some old infractions or something. I'm not sure what that big word has been. Infractures or something. I don't know what that means. We drove Lethbridge south past Portland, up the coast, took ferry to Victoria, then back to Lethbridge. 1966 miles in 12 days. Nice. That'd be a sweet trip, man. That'd be a sweet trip. Thank you, Bobtail Trucker. Yeah, I'd love, I want to continue moving, even if it's only a little bit here and there. I definitely want to keep moving as much as possible. Can you tell him hi for me sometime? I'd like to chat with him. Absolutely, I will. Yeah. Maybe we can get him in the live stream on one of these live streams, and you guys can conversate. I think he has an Instagram, maybe. I'm not on social media at all, so I'm not too sure. Will you have any family back east if your dad moves to Calgary? Yeah, I've got family kind of a little bit everywhere. We're not really close. I've just kind of always been on my own in a sense. The only ones I'm really close with are my dad and my little sister, and they're currently going to be moving to Calgary here soon. But where they're moving to Calgary, but they got nothing, no place lined up or anything yet. Totally just winging it, and they're in a Honda Odyssey, so I don't. If they end up staying in the van, for any portion of the winter or anything at all, you guys know how Calgary's winters are. I wouldn't want to see them go through that, alone. So that's one of the biggest things pulling me back to Calgary, is to make sure that they're going to survive and do okay. And yeah. But I'll be able to get to see my dad and sister again, which is really cool. I haven't seen my dad or sister in years, so. And I mentioned on the channel before that maybe I can get my dad to stay in the van with me for like a week or something, have like a fun little video adventure thing with that. That might become possible if this happens, I hope you can do a collab with either Chrome or Lauren. I think that would be awesome. Even just 1 or 2 days when you need your vehicle sealed up, or anything else. Yeah, I'd love to do a collaboration with Lauren and Chrome for sure. I'm almost done with it. Just got to put the motor in. Missing 3 chrome pieces. Still looking for them. Missing 1 badge, 1 original, no aftermarket. Nice, Vernon. I'm curious to see how it turns out, buddy. Can I message you my email or something? And if he'd like to talk, he can get a hold of me through that. Yeah, for sure. I have a contact email in the description. Feel free to shoot your email. Title it something like catchy so that I don't miss it or anything. I noticed a lot of my emails lately are just going into junk, so I'm having to check the junk and kind of go through everything. It's a big pain in the butt. But yeah, just title it like contact Happy Pants, something like that, and then I'll make sure to get the email off to them. 50 people in the chat. Thank you guys all for joining. Get the van fixed, and if you need help to get back to Alberta, let me know. I'll help you get back. Thank you, Randy. I greatly appreciate that, buddy. Label it as Pookie. He will open that. I'll think it's you, Shane. You're the only one that calls me Pookie. Or you can type in yeah, if you type in station wagon, chances are I'm gonna open it. Glad your van is holding up. Hope it gets going strong. I know, yeah. I mean, in my mind, I feel like it's a Chevy. It's gonna last forever if you just keep oiling the thing. And but it's definitely coming to the point where it's gonna need some maintenance for sure. The transmission still working like a dream, thankfully. But there are a lot of things that I need to check up, and they're all kind of coming at me at once. But this van's frame and suspension pieces are not twisted like the old white van, so putting parts on this thing are actually going to make a difference, versus like with that van, no matter what I put on that thing, it was just driving crooked. Even a wheel alignment after wheel alignment, there was no help in it. And I think that's kind of the reason that I've been hesitant to like do anything with this van, because it just feels like another van in a sense. But I need to get over that myself, and just remember and realize that, when I put parts into this van, it's actually going to make a difference this time. After years and years of putting parts into that white van and seeing no light at the end of the tunnel, man, that really got to me. But, having this thing, like even just the transmission, doing the transmission, seeing it work so good for this long, knock on wood, that makes me feel really good, and it makes me kind of realize that, yeah, once I do start pouring parts into this thing and see the difference that it's making in the driving ability, that's going to be great. I haven't had that for a very long time. As you guys know, I struggle with that white van with everything. So finally having something that's reliable is great, and I'd like to keep it as reliable as possible. Heck, even with the power steering pump being out, it's still, in my mind, 100% reliable because I can still drive it, you know. Yeah, you gotta muscle it with no power steering, but it works, you know. Yeah, thank you, Trina. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to that upbeat self again, like I was mentioning, you know, with Yana leaving, our time being limited when she left, just sitting in the van even and feeling it be so quiet. It got really lonely for a little bit, but I'm trying to break out of that again. And that's why I've been doing a couple live streams, actually, just to have you guys to talk to, you know. The next video that's going to come out is of me and Yana's last adventure, and even rewatching that thing in the edit makes me feel a little bit lonely, so that video has been taking me a little bit of time, but after that video it's just me again, so hopefully we can yeah, get back to the upbeat self and do some adventuring, or at least just take you guys along with my day a little more in detail. As you guys know, I don't really like filming with people around and stuff like that, so when she was around, the video was kind of limited, but with me having just myself again, then we can get right back into normal videos. Just need to get the inside built out. Yeah, absolutely. But along with the inside being built out, I also need to do a bunch of repairs on the outside, weld up the exhaust, power steering, do an oil change. Oh my god, I really need to do an oil change. You know, a few other things, get the front window fixed because that thing's leaking. So along with all of that I've got going on, I am going to be trying to build out the inside as well. It's just, kind of feels like it's all piling up on me at once in a way, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. I'm really hoping that the temp agency here in Nanaimo can reach out and I can get some work through them. That would be great. If I can, if possible, I'll take you guys along on that as well. But yeah, Vernon asks, what's for dinner? I'm not too sure, actually. What can I have for dinner? I have one bag of chicken left from Dolores, so I might do chicken wings and then maybe some beans. It's my last day of not eating healthy, hopefully. Nice freaking sunglasses, I know, right? Me and Mr. Blur got the same sunglasses from the same car show. Baby steps, one at a time. Absolutely, Randy. Yeah. I mean, because I've been making lists of everything the van needs, and lately it's been growing, and I haven't been really knocking anything off that list, and it's really been kicking my butt. So I'm gonna start. Once, like I say, once I can get some work and get some money under my belt, then I'm gonna be pushing on with building out the van a little more. But if you want to go to car shows, Google Harrison Auto. What was that? Google Harrison Auto event list. I'll write that down right now. HARRISON Harrison's Auto events. List. Okay. I'll look that up right after the live stream. Thank you so much for that. Raw and Fast. I like that name. Well, I guess I didn't help eating healthy. No, but it was great spending time with you. And hey, who doesn't like nachos, Amanda? Me and Amanda went for nachos today, which was really cool. Got to talk with her, and you know, there was a lot of questions that I had about this YouTube thing, how to do it legitimately, and all of that stuff, and she really helped fill in a lot of blanks for me, so thank you so much for that advice. I feel a lot more comfortable now going further, because like as the channel has grown, I was getting nervous, you know. I didn't want, like, even with merchandise and stuff like that, I didn't know how to do it legally, you know, or legitimately, or whatever you want to say. But with her advice and everything, you know, I think I'm ready to push on to that next step, so. Just takes time and money. Absolutely. Absolutely. Justin Ward. Hey Bruce. Hey everyone. How you doing, buddy? You're absolutely right, Robert. Time and money, man. And that's like with building anything, a hot rod van. Sue Bishop, yep, I'm in Nanaimo, absolutely. I'm thinking about even having a car show. See, still on my mind. I'm thinking about having a meetup here. If I don't hear anything about work tomorrow, tomorrow's a little bit like there's not much notice for that. Maybe this weekend. I'll put a post up and see. But even you guys in the chat, let me know what you think. If anybody's in Nanaimo, would you want to come to a meetup this weekend? Let me know. Hello, watching from Michigan. It's 10:40 p.m. here. Wow. Spoiled rotten. Thanks for joining the live stream. It's 7:42 here. It's not a bad time difference. If you don't like nachos, there's something wrong with you, right? Nachos are delicious. Better than fast food burgers or something. Yeah, it was definitely delicious. Nice to see you guys all in here, man. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Bruce, Sue Bishop, this lady said I should talk to... Hey, Sue. Hey, Bruce, Sue Bishop is the lady I said to talk to about possible places to park in Victoria. She's the gal who lives in Sue. Nice, okay. I don't live in Sue. I am in Victoria. Well, either way. Sue, if you can, please email me. Yeah. Vernon 1042 there. Dang. You know, it's funny because I always forget about the time difference. And with Yana going to Germany, that's a huge time difference, so. Teardrop window. Dude, you know what I've been thinking about? Is like a Chevy bow tie like window. Man, I seen that on like an old hot rod van. And I was like, if I'm gonna do a window, buddy, I'd love to do a Chevy window. Hey Bruce, how goes your adventures? It's going okay. It's going okay. Thank you, Morgan. Yeah, like I said, things have just been slow here on the island, but like that is what it is on the island. Everyone's kind of on island time. I'm used to the big city where things are like go, go, go. If you need something, boom, it's there. So I'm just gonna have to get used to it in a way, and just grab as much work as I can to prep for the possible trip back to Alberta. Not sure when I'm gonna be doing that, but it's definitely something I'm gonna have to prep for along with building the van. So my thought is I'm really hoping to hold off on the island until like, you know, even the beginning of November if possible, and then head back, but it all depends, you know. We will see how it goes. Thank you, Sue. More than welcome in my driveway if you can fit. Mr. Blair, thumbs up. Heck yeah, man. Chevy emblem window would be sweet. I wished you lived in Lethbridge. I think I could help you out a lot when you get in a bind with different projects you are working on. Nice. You're in Lethbridge? Ooh, my phone's dying. Let me plug you guys in. You're in Lethbridge? Because when I get back to Alberta, like I said, I'm coming back to Calgary area, but I don't want to be sitting like I did in the last few previous years where I'm just sitting in one parking lot. I really want to adventure around. So maybe you'll end up seeing me in Lethbridge at some point. That's so sweet, Sue. Absolutely. Dark here in Winnipeg, 9:45. Wow. Yeah, the sun's starting to set here, but it's not dark yet. I have Patty here in her bus. Nice. Yeah, you were. Amanda was mentioning that. Yeah, I'd love to see Patty again too. The temp agency that I signed up for today actually mentioned that if I head down towards Victoria, there might be a bit more work down that way. So that could be a possibility too. We'll see what happens here. and then maybe I'll work my way down that way. Hey Paul, thanks for gifting a membership, man. I greatly appreciate that. Was gifted. Oh, Vernon was gifted a membership. Who better to get that, man? That's awesome, you guys. Lethbridge is scary fun. Heck yeah. I love pick a part to get auto parts. 9 out of 10. They're good parts. I got a fully van interior build for like 150. Nice. Yeah, there's no pick and pull on the island here, or really in, like, there's one in Kelowna, I think. But that's one thing I'm really missing about Alberta is the pick and pull, for sure. Like, there's little scrapyards and stuff, but yeah. How was the bus coming along? How's the bus coming? Oh, okay. You still need to visit. Yeah, I still need to visit the town of Bruce. You're absolutely right, Randy. It's funny, in Nanaimo, where I am right now, there's actually like a Bruce Street or Bruce Ave, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, I definitely want to go check out the town of Bruce. It's just a small town in Alberta, and when I head back that way, that's one of the spots I definitely want to check out. And last, Lethbridge versus Forest Lawn. No contest, Forest Lawn. PM me if you have. PM me as I have a shop. Hoist all tools to. Nice. That's greatly. Appreciate that, man. Really. We have lots of auto wreckers, but they pick and pull. Yeah. Yeah, I like getting dirty and picking them myself. Now we can kind of test them and make sure they're good too. Some parts. So yeah, what do you get? Anybody in the chat that is anybody around Nanaimo area? I'm curious. Because like I said, I'd love to do like a meetup here in Nanaimo and get to know you guys a lot more. Vintage vehicle, can I come too, please? Mr. Blur. I miss you too, brother. Yeah, I miss the Calgary crew. Maybe a Ford emblem window, Bruce. Not on this van, buddy. Not on this van. Has to be Chevy. Read that. I don't know, I'm just a Chevy guy. Even for the front grille of the van, it says GMC on it. I'm looking to possibly switch that out to a Chevy emblem soon enough. Chevy and GMC, same thing. There's no real difference. But yeah. I could get a couple of names from her. Could even earn a few bucks here in my drive. That'd be awesome, Sue. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'd love that. I live right by Departure Bay Ferries. Outland Harry. Nice. Yeah, so what do you think? Would you come to a meetup this weekend? Most auto wreckers here will guarantee the part. If you need a wrecker in Nanaimo, talk to Brian at BC Auto Wreckers. He's a great guy. Definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. What is it? Brian. BC Auto. Oh my god, I'm horrible with spelling. I'll understand it. You and Brent should meet up. Yeah, Brent actually met up with me the other day. I was just sitting in this parking lot and he pulled up and said, hey. So we're gonna meet up very soon. Have you painted the roof yet? Nope, I haven't painted the roof yet. Like I said, I've been just kind of in my own head for the last little while, and that really slowed everything down, just trying to get back to me in a way. but I'm starting to feel like, you know, I want to start getting stuff done. You know, I still have everything to do the roof vent. I have 2 cans of black paint. So the next chance I can, I'll probably get on doing something like that. When I paint the roof, I'll probably install the roof vent at the same time. Yeah, get everything fixed on the outside first, then focus on the inside. The vehicle needs to be repairable or reliable, which you do know it's always hard to find a place to do. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. Yeah, the vehicle being reliable is a big thing. Sue is awesome. Sounds like you could be great resource to. Absolutely. Yeah, I can make it. Nice. Okay. So I'll maybe right here in this mall parking lot, I'll have a meetup this weekend. I'll put a post up about it of the location and stuff and time. If possible, I'll try and do like a full day meetup. That way, anybody's not, you know, limited on time or whatever. They could stop by at any time. Just find a van with complete Chevy grill. Absolutely, they're so interchangeable. That's why I love Chevys, man. They're like Lego blocks. Excellent. Glad you met him. Yeah, it was awesome today. I will always know about what you... what's on your roof. Hey, now it's all going black, Mr. Blur, okay? And every time I mention that, a lot of people are like, you're gonna get so hot in your van. My van is dark blue. The roof being black is not really gonna make that big of a difference. It's already a sauna in here every single morning. But when I install that roof vent, I think that'll be a big game changer for keeping it cool in here. I've also been thinking about doing some kind of like fan in the passenger seat area here, just on the desk. And then that can blow kind of through like a tornado or whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there. Only so many more summer dry days left. I know. I know. Time is definitely clicking fast, way too fast. Harry, we have met. I work for Chrome. That's funny. Hey, Aaron the DJ's in the house. How you doing, brother? So yeah, who knows? I'm gonna try and do a meetup this weekend here in Nanaimo, and then maybe after that we'll head down towards Victoria. If everything goes well, that'll be the plan. Because like I say, even the temp agencies were saying that there's a lot more work down that way. And then once I get down there, I'll probably have a meetup the following weekend in Victoria, depending on how long I stay down in that area. And definitely reach out, say hi to Sue and a few other people down there as well. Alberta and Stella. Like I say, I'll have a meetup so that everybody can come and say hi. I know a lot of people were thinking, like, because of the post and the live stream, mentioning that, you know, I'm going to be holding back on answering comments and meeting up with people and stuff like that. There's a pretty good reason for that, you know. Some people just don't understand respect and boundaries. I know 99% of you guys understand that, you know. And I can even tell that in the reactions from people coming up and saying hi to me since that post and live stream. And I just want to let you guys know, like, you know, I'm totally fine with still meeting people, hanging out with subscribers and stuff like that. I am going to be limiting myself on all the comments that I answer and stuff like that. But I'm still going to be reading them, giving them a heart. And I just can't get back to everybody in a way. But as for, like, meeting people, there's only, like, a very few amount of people can ruin it for so many people. And, you know, I wanted to get that out there so that people who weren't respectful understand that, you know, sometimes you're not always going to get a nice Bruce, right? If I wake up and there's someone like this staring in my window while I sleep, waiting for me to wake up so they can meet me, that's not cool. You know, that's not cool at all. And I've had that. So I've had a lot of strange things happen to me. Just because I don't film it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. especially when I had Yana in the van, you know, traveling with a female. That's not cool, you know. Even for me, waking up and seeing someone staring at me through my window, not cool. So yeah, there's a few reasons that I had to limit myself to to who came up and said hi and stuff like that. But just know that, you know, I know 99% of you guys are respectful, and you guys appreciate just being able to meet me, and I appreciate being able to meet you guys. You know, I love it all, and I'm glad I get to meet you guys all. Right? Like, this thing called YouTube has made it possible for me to meet so many beautiful people. I don't want that to end, you know. Can't believe you're on Vancouver Island and you haven't been to Chrome Shop. I have been to Chrome Shop, actually. I went and met up with Lauren and Shane. It was when Patty was there with her bus. Why? What happened? Did that? Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's creepy AF. Absolutely. You know, like I said, I know 99% of you guys understand respect and boundaries, and like 99% of you guys wouldn't do something like that, but it's the few that don't understand for whatever reason that I had to make that a point, you know. Oh yes, we have. Only Mr. Blur can stare in his window. Yeah, it was funny when we were at Deerfoot City. Mr. Blur, I was in the van taking a poop. Mr. Blur opened the door on me one day, and he's just like, "Oh," I was like, "Welcome to my laboratory." Now I lock my doors when I poop. Even him, he'll knock now before opening. My first time at your... Hey, I've been following, enjoying your channel for a couple of months. Now I live in Nanaimo and will drop by to say hi if you have the meetup. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Absolutely, come by, say hi. I'd love to meet up with you. That's right, Vernon. Highway 4 auto salvage. Nice, okay. I'll screenshot that. Heck yeah. Yeah, more scrapyards the better, man. I even like just going in and seeing what they have there, you know? Chat jumped. Thanks for the dig. Gift. Nice to see my girlfriends. Yes, I'm right. Oh, somebody. Hey, Jason, thanks for gifting 5 memberships, man. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it. Jason got a membership, Sue got a membership, Mr. Blur got a membership, Amanda got a membership, and Robert got a membership. That's awesome, you guys. That's awesome. With the memberships, go check out the community posts. Every now and then I'll post something on the membership side. It's a little more in detail than what I would share on the main YouTube channel. Just kind of sharing what's going on in my world in a sense, and what's kind of drawing me back to Calgary. I'll explain it all in videos as we go through, but yeah, feel free to check that out. And also I think there's a few members only shorts and videos that you guys might have missed in the past, so feel free to go check all of that out. I'm hoping to do more members only kind of videos and updates. What I like to do is put the video members only, and then post it on schedule, kind of Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays when I'm up and getting videos out. But as I fall behind, kind of everything slows down. But I'm hoping to get back into doing that as much as possible. Yes, you need to respect your personal space. People need to remember that you have a life outside of YouTube. That must have been freaky. Face staring at you creepy. Yeah, definitely. I've had that in Calgary a few times too, but just me being alone, I could deal with that in my own way, you know, but with having a female in with me at that time, she was pretty creeped out about it, and I didn't want it to happen again, so that's why I had to go so strict on that post and stuff. It's like being a peeping Tom in a Sticks and Bricks. Absolutely, you know. It was very strange. I like the van life story, and I'm still waiting to get my rig. That's the least I could do. Hey, thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that. I will never unsee it, says Mr. Blur. Have you heard from Van Maruth? Absolutely, yeah, she'll call me every now and then. I think she might be coming to the island as well at some point. A little Volkswagen leaving the parking lot. Two-step. Bruce, are you going to make a community post about the potential Nanaimo meetup this weekend? Absolutely, absolutely. Anytime that I have a meetup, I will definitely make a community post about it, public, and or do a short. I'll probably mention it into a video, but with the videos kind of being behind the shorts and the posts and stuff. So yeah, just keep your eyes and ears out for that. I'll do for the Nanaimo one, I'll do a short, and then I'll do a community post kind of announcing when and where it'll be. So keep your eyes open for that. My dogs are usually great, but they drive me nuts as usual. Yeah, I really miss Odie and Chappie. And that Blur guy's pretty cool too. Everybody in the house tonight. How's the Turtle doing? I haven't really talked to Turtle since I left Severn Dam, actually. Like, I'm not really one for keeping in contact with people online or through text or whatever. I'm trying to get better with that. But as far as I know, just from a few other people, he's doing okay. But when I head back there, I'm definitely going to check on him. I hope he's doing good. I really do. Miss that guy too, you know. You say you're looking forward to going to Arizona. Where in Arizona would you like to go? I didn't mention Arizona, but I would definitely like to go down there for sure. I have no idea. For me, if you, like a subscriber found out today, if you want to find this guy, look for car meets, drag races, racing, car shows, anything like that. If you see a hot rod, look around. I might be around. So if I do go down to Arizona, chances are I'll be somewhere with some sort of racing or car shows or something like that. That's what really draws me places, you know. Scenic views and stuff like that are pretty cool, but for me, it's mainly like cars. Anything automotive, you know, like if it's automotive history museum or something like that, I'd love to go to some of those. So yeah, if you got any tips on places like that around Arizona, please shoot them in the comments, chat, whatever, and hopefully I'll go check them out one day. He is working. Nice, good to hear. So he's good to go for you guys now. How you making it? Yeah, how you doing with your van, Ben? As far as we know, I think Ben was still looking for a new engine for his van. He's up there in Terrace, BC, and it's been quite the struggle trying to get his thing going again. I wish I could just drive up and give him a hand with it, man. I really do. It's just one of those things, you know, when you go up north BC or north anywhere, something happens, it can be a real pain in the butt. Don't forget the coffee place. It's actually, Vernon, I'm super excited to try Dunkin' Donuts when I get up there. Morgan, got a jet, stay safe, enjoy the island, Bruce. Nice live stream. Thank you, Morgan, I appreciate that, buddy. would love the SEMA show in Vegas. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do the SEMA show, man. It's big car show events like that that really get me going, you know. I noticed that I watch a lot of automotive YouTube channels and stuff. And I noticed Freiburger is having the duct tape drag races like in September, man. I'd love to go to that thing. Like, no one knows, but maybe next year. Maybe next year I can go to that event. I mean, who wouldn't want to see this van drag racing? It's looking up. Randy found an engine in the LML today, so gonna order it tomorrow and get it sent up here. Hopefully should be good then. Nice, Ben, nice. Dude, I'd love to be able to just come up and put it in with you. That would be awesome. I hope it goes smooth, buddy. I really do. Need to get you down here on the island too, man. I miss you. Sue Bishop, email on the way. Thank you, Sue. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Vernon, do you know you're a gold star? That's kind, Bruce. Yes, somebody gave me a membership. Heck yeah, buddy. Dude, I wish I knew how to give a membership, seriously. I think it was Paul that gave me the membership. I think so. Thanks, Randy. There's a huge car meetup on September 15th down here with about 200 cars, Sue. I'm in. Mark it down. We going. That's it. 200 cars. I'm in. How much weight you have lost? You can definitely. I haven't lost any weight, really. I stayed same weight always. I know a few people mention that, like, oh, I look like I've lost weight, or I look like whatever. I stay within like 3 pounds basically my entire life. If I eat like a horse, then maybe I can get upwards of like 5 pounds on me, but realistically I always stay around the same weight. If anything, what you guys are seeing is stress. That's what we see. You will make it down there for that for sure. Heck yeah. Greg, just pop in and say hi, everybody. How you doing, Greg? Jason gave the membership, right. How big is a gold star? It's pretty big, buddy. It's about the size of this van. He just toned up from his summer activities. Could be the rabbit food I've been eating a lot of lately. Let me turn on this. There we go. Could be the rabbit food. I've been eating a lot of chicken the last few days. So I think what I'm going to do is try and blend like eating healthy and also eating more meat. I've been researching more into like a carnivore diet. Now I'm not going to stay strict to a carnivore diet at all, because with my stomach conditions I need like wheat and fiber and all of that stuff. So like whole wheat bread, I'm really not going to be able to give up. Oatmeal, not going to be able to give it up just because of my stomach condition. So I'm just going to try and mold like, I've even been writing down a bunch of things that I find really agree with me, that are healthy, to try and get myself on like an eating schedule or eating habit kind of thing. Wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just a high metabolism thing, you know. I wish I can gain weight, I really do. Vernon, some people consider Gold Star to be a very, very rare thing. Might get canceled. It's okay for me to give. I like his story, and it's fast, and he's dealing with a vehicle that will not be unlike my situation, whatever that means. I was gifted a membership to Lauren. I'm passing it forward, and he's here on Vancouver Island, which is cool. Nice. Canceled before you even have a YouTube channel, Blair. Hey man, if it wasn't for my editing bin, I think Mr. Blair would have been canceled a long time ago. I wish I had that metabolism. Hey, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, you know. Cause I can literally like eat like crap for years, like I have been, and still just be skinny, you know. But the unfortunate part with that is, if I wanted to try and bulk or get in like really, really good shape, then it's not really possible. Stamina goes up, but as for, you know, getting in shape or bulking or anything, that's dang near impossible. The SEMA show takes place in November 5th to November 8th. Las Vegas Converting Center. Heck yeah, man. I'd love to go down to SEMA at least one time. But I want to go to a lot more just local car shows as well, you know, because then you get to see vehicles that are not like super fancy, don't have $100,000 into them. I love seeing just the average guy's hot rod. That's what really gets me going. Like when I see, like today when I seen that, what was it? The Impala or something with racing seats and a couple little dings and scratches here. The window trim wasn't all on. Like, I love that stuff. Love it. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, Shane knows. Heck yeah, man. I got passes. Oh, David got passes for SEMA. Man. November 5th and 8th. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. If everything goes the way I'm hoping, who knows, man? Who knows? Like, that's one of my lifetime goals, is to go down to the States and adventure all around. I don't really have anywhere specific, just all over, you know, every racetrack if possible, every car show, stuff like that. Same, eats nothing but junk, drinks beer frequently, and is 5'11", 140. I think one year he got to 170, but had to use steroids. Yeah, it's super hard for like high metabolisms to gain weight. When I was up in Fort McMurray working, you know, we had camp food. Man, I'd eaten like crazy, and eating healthy too. And I think that's the heaviest I got myself to also, was close to 170. But like working 12, 14-hour days, getting off work, hitting the gym for a bit, going to eating a crap ton of camp food, like 2 trays full. And once I left that environment, if you're around next year, I got you, buddy. That's awesome, David. Thank you. That'd be awesome. $5'11", 125, can't touch 127. Yeah. It's hard to stay healthy, van life. I like burgers and pizza too much. I feel you, man. Burgers and pizza. But what I'm gonna try and do is have like something else with the burger, kind of make it a little healthier. I have to run. Catch you next time. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for joining the live stream, buddy. Laces out, Ravengle. Wicked, you guys, wicked. Car show's just kind of... Yeah, basically everybody's gone now. I think now the younger crowd's gonna roll in with their little rice rockets, which is cool too, you know. Salad? Yeah, maybe a salad. Maybe a salad. I like a Caesar. I like a Caesar salad. Señor's. Oh, man, don't even bring that up. I miss Señor's pizza so much, buddy. Oh. Someone email me a pizza. Man, Señor's pizza is the bomb. If you guys are ever in Calgary, check out Señor's Pizza. It's usually packed, but the line moves quick, and the pizza's totally worth the wait. Steak sell, let's meet halfway. Hey, I like that idea. I like that idea. Absolutely, someone waiting outside your vehicle for you to wake up, and they are waiting for you. Come talk. Isn't that cool? We have borders and boundaries for a reason. Absolutely, you know. I've heard so much about Señor's and never have. Oh, listen, Lauren, if you haven't gone to Señor's, by the time I get back to Alberta, me and you's going, for sure. Because that place is, so good. But the trick is get a slice. Don't get a full pizza, get a slice. The slices are like, you get like two, 3 slices, that's like the size of a pizza. Their slices are huge. Like, I can eat a lot at times, and like 3 slices is like, your food coma, you're going to bed early. Especially living in a vehicle, which I'm still trying to deal with. It gets easier, buddy. It gets easier, that's for sure. It's never like, you know, perfectly like easy or anything, but you just grow to kind of live with it. And then it just becomes your daily, you know. The little struggles that you noticed in the beginning, they just become normal in a way. In Calgary, you should go if I'm south. Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. Must have boundaries in a van life. Absolutely. And like, I like when I'm sitting here with the door open and, you know, subscribers come up, say hi. I love that stuff, you know. But like, if it's 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I look out my window and someone's staring in, that could be, you know, it could be a bit strange. And that's a big reason why I have that mailbox on the front as well. If I'm not awake, if I'm not around the van, feel free to drop something in the mailbox, even a note just saying, hey, I dropped by, hope to catch you next time. Anything at all, you know. You should do what Chrome does, Bruce. Open door, come say hi, closed door, GTFO. Absolutely, Amanda. Absolutely. That's a good, I've been actually thinking about even getting like a neon sign for like open and closed, you know. But yeah, if the door is open and I'm just hanging out, you guys, feel free to come up and say hi. Even coming through the mountains and stuff, like I met a subscriber in the Dollarama. It was so cool. I think that was in Golden. It's only $4.20 a slice. How ironic is that number for a slice of pizza, Ben? Get him a closed and open sign, man. You need a front blocker. I have my curtain, Ben. Which I've been fine with for the longest. Oh my god, that's a beauty. Big ol' Merc. But yeah, I have my curtain and it's totally fine. Like, even for me, just on my own, most times I'll even sleep with my window open. I don't mind that. If anything, if something's going on around the van, I'd like to be aware of it and be able to see it right away. But when I'm sleeping with a female in the van or something like that, you know, they're not prepared for that at all, you know, so it could be a bit creepy for sure. When you get a chance, check out your phone, get some pizza for dinner. Oh, thank you, Vernon. This is from my wife. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I'll have to look. I haven't had pizza. No, I had pizza with the Ron, the same guy that got Chrome's flywheel sent off. I had pizza with him when I first came back to Nanaimo. So maybe I'll see if I can message him and see where he got his pizza. That was delicious. You need a fart spray rigged behind the grill. Dude, that'd be hilarious. I do have a bear spray. Out the window. But I'd just rather get out and deal with it myself, honestly. Like I say, if it wasn't for having someone in the van with me at that time, it wouldn't have even been such a big deal. I could have just hopped out and been like, hey, why are you doing this? See you later, or another time, you know. But when I have someone in the van and she starts, you know, getting worried and stuff like that, it could be a bit different. I would pay good money to see someone lay on your hood, head on hands, and I want to make another trip down Calgary. I am done work here in a month, weather permitting. Nice. Ben, perfect number. Your videos are real and they are raw. I appreciate that. I hope your vehicle gets to be where you want it to be. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that, brother. I try to keep them as real as possible, you know. Like, even with filming and stuff, like, you guys can clearly tell, like, when I'm not on my game, because you can see that I'm feeling a little down, or honestly depressed, or whatever. Just life things getting to me. I don't try and really hide any of that. I like, in a sense, you guys knowing how I'm doing, because if I don't post for a while, or a couple days, or whatever, like I have, it's kind of, you guys can kind of get the idea on why, like, oh, he's probably just taking some time for himself, or whatnot. But yeah, I try to keep it as real as possible, you know. Thank you. Block someone and put them back in the car. Yep, Mr. Blair's done that. Ron is good. Yeah, absolutely. Super cool guy. Him and his wife, awesome. Awesome people. He has a van, I think, that he might want me to do some work on for him. So that might be coming up soon as well. It's all a timing thing. You need to get some train horns. Oh, dude, train horns would be awesome. I'd definitely do that. I would definitely do that. We just need, why can't I read? We just really getting Ben started. We just really getting Ben started. Getting started, Ben. Oh, okay. There we go. I wrote it. Such a trouble with reading, you guys. It's crazy. Yeah, my mind was searching. Trying to figure. They should know better in Canada. Don't come and knocking on my van unless you want to be the deer on the hood, right? I'm watching this TV show that was made in Canada. It's called Heartland. Dude, Heartland was filmed right outside Calgary, actually. When I go back and adventure around Calgary, I really want to go into that town and kind of film a bit through there. I used to watch that show as well. I had no idea that it was filmed in Alberta until, you know, just a couple years ago. See you later, Shane. Thanks for joining. Vernon, they filmed that just south of Calgary. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Love the scenery in Heartland. It's a good TV show, really good TV show, actually. It went for a long time, actually. I once saw a James Brown voiced car alarm that screamed, "Ow! Get away from my car." That would be awesome. Nice to see you, Zora. Hey, Vangel's in here. How you doing? Yeah, Heartland was filmed Bragg Creek area. Yeah, beautiful area. Beautiful area. So what did you guys think about the car show? Anybody that still here from when I filmed, or when I walked around and seen the car show. What do you think was your favorite car out of the whole thing? I'm trying to think of what my favorite car was too. I don't know, I think that black station wagon stole my heart, honestly. Doggies are doing well. I think Monza got stung on his muzzle. Oh no. Them dang losses. Oh, let's see. Yep, parking lot's pretty clear now. People just pulling in and out. You should get an alarm that says stop knocking, I'm pooping. That would be hilarious. Black 64 Impala SS. That one was beautiful. The Acadian was your favorite. Nice. Yeah, that was a beautiful car. The Ford POS. Always partial to old trucks with the stained wood deck in the back. Yeah, that one was beautiful. I didn't even realize it had that wooden deck until he was pulling away, and I was like, wow. See, for whatever reason, I'm so much of a car guy. I would love to do my floor like that. You know, like the old wood stained floor beds in the truck. I'd love to have my floor look like that. Obviously, I'd put a carpet over it for like daily use, but like for a car show, how cool would it be to just pull that rug up and then have that, you know, through the van? So many things I want to do to this thing, but it's just gonna take time to do them right, in a sense, right? Like even for starting the build on the inside, I need to pull all of this out, everything, every single thing needs to come out, and I need to do the floor, like sand and bed liner it, and then I can start putting stuff on top. So that's one of the big things that's kind of holding me up. I will be doing the roof vent and stuff like that, and a bit of wiring, because that stuff, you know, I can push out of the way or whatever when I go to pull everything out to do the floor and everything else. But yeah, it's gonna take some time to do the process right. The Dodge van was pretty cool, right? Yeah, that thing was sweet, man. I seen one on the Sunshine Coast. It was for sale, and I was like, oh, dang it. Beautiful vans, beautiful. I love the old school stuff. Ben, that would look super cool, right? Oh, I missed the show, but a 64 Impala SS is one of my favorite cars. I also love the old Acadians, as I had a 66 Nova 2. Nice. Beautiful cars. Yes, even Mr. Blair. Over a year, still no floor for him. So it all takes time, you know, and especially with the floor, it's a very important part because everything's going to be sitting on that floor. So even with me, like I just got the old rubber mat down again. I do have some wood underneath it, but it's all like scrap wood, kind of just placed there for now. Under the bed and back, no wood. So we'll get to it. We'll get to it. The Acadian was sweet, Greg. Worth rewatching for sure. Yeah, even I'm gonna go back and rewatch that because I would love to see those. I was trying to focus on filming and look at the cars at the same time, so I know there's a few shots where it was like a little bit off. So I'm gonna go back and watch it as well. My first car was a Nissan Pulsar. No way. That's a cool question to ask you guys. What was your first cars? Amanda says hers was a Nissan Pulsar. Mine was a Pontiac Firefly. What was you guys' first vehicles? I think my dad's was like a single cab short box Ford Ranger that he had ratchet strapped the passenger door closed on. I was a punk kid with a 66 Nova 2 with custom 383 stroker in it. Way too much car for me back then, but I also had some of the best times of my life. Absolutely, Greg. Yeah, those things can make some power, man. I built a 383 stroker for my Cutlass Supreme back when I had it. I love that car, Trans Van, man. Heck yeah. 66 Novo, way cool. Impala was my first car. Nice. Impalas are beautiful. I love the big body cars, man. I really do. I had a 84 Delta 88 for the longest time. Big old 4-door boat, man. I love that thing. You can like have 3 people laying on your hood. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Vernon says mine was a Pontiac Firebird. Beautiful. Sue says a Toyota SR5. Wow. That's a pretty cool first car. Van Ruth is in the house. And she says, hey everyone, mine was a 69 Newport. Heck yeah. Rolling in style, Van Ruth. I don't even want to say crappy 09 Ford Focus, followed by sweet 95 Civic hatch. Nice. Hey, both of those are pretty cool cars. I had a 95 Civic. It wasn't the hatch, it was the 4-door sedan version, but I had one of those before as well. Greg says, my first car was a 74 Pontiac Astree. The Nova was number 2. Nice. Mr. Blair says 84 Camry, 200 bucks. My first car was a 1959 Volkswagen van. Nice. Paint was Panther pink. That would have been cool. That would have been so cool. David says my first car was a 70 Chevelle SS. No way. Dude, I'd give my friggin' arm for one of those cars. With a 494 5-speed. That was too much for me. Beautiful car though, man. Beautiful. SR5 once. 1997 Toyota Corolla. Nice. My sister had one of those for the longest time. Those things are tough. Ovangale says 2-door Duracell hatchback. Love it. That's another car that never gives up. '84 Duracell. I hated it, but I owned 80 cars since. I feel you, Overland Harry. I've had like probably 50, 60 cars in my lifetime already. Just bouncing through. At one point, I owned 5 cars at once, you guys. So, yeah, I've had my fair share of vehicles as well. K9 says 77 Scottsdale flat deck, way back in the day. Nice. First car was a Plymouth Voyager. Sweet. That's awesome, Ben. Sue says we had a Volkswagen. We had Volkswagens. I had a 74 El Camino SS with a 454. Woo! That's a beautiful rig. The Aries was the Pontiac version of the Chevy Vega. Still just as good looking in my mind. Just enough different to be like, what is that? But you kind of knew what it was based off of. It was a real hippie van, Amanda. I always wanted a Duracell, but never did find one worth buying. Same with the Fireflies and the Geo Metros, man. Like, it's hard to find one still in decent shape, but after running, heck, those things were not meant to last. But they did. They sure don't make vehicles like they used to. You're absolutely right. I also had a 47 Ford PU that used to race back when there was a straight track in Cobble Hill. Nice. Yes, definitely got a very fast cruising van. Got a lot of trouble with the car. words than to humans, but I spend time with people and I cry a good cry. Don't worry about the weight, Bruce. Yeah, Jason, all the time, man, all the time I feel that. Hucklava in the house. How you doing, girl? Ultimately, it's our reaction time and understanding that matters. That matters. It has nothing to do with weight. Hey, the way I look at it, brother, you know what? The lighter I am, the faster my vehicle will go that I'm driving. Weight reduction. I'm built for racing. Very, very aerodynamic. I had 5 at once, and it might have contributed to my divorce in my late 20s. I traded off my 2018 Power Wagon 201 for a 2022 Power Wagon, black on black, fully loaded with only 80,000 K. Nice deal, Randy. Nice deal. Cut 3 feet of hair for the truck when I was 16. I want to take a Volkswagen bus and make it a 6-seater. Dorm buggy. I already have a Volkswagen 2-seater. Nice. Take my weight, Bruce. If possible, man. Heck, I'll burn it off in like a weekend. That's why I used to lose races too heavy. Very cool. My neighbor has a Volkswagen Dune buggy as well. I've never got the nerve to ask him for a ride in it though. Oh, Dune buggies are sweet, Amanda. Super cool. I gifted memberships and I just found out that I got a membership to your channel. I don't know who did that, but thank you. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome how you guys can like kind of gift memberships back and forth through the whole thing. Harley doing a burnout. Yee-hoo. That's another thing I've been really wanting lately. It's like a cruiser motorbike. Are you still live? Heck yeah, Aaron. We're still live, brother. Welcome back. I had a 59 Bug that I was going to build into a buggy. Sadly, never got to that project. Yeah, I agree. I will ask one day. Heck yeah. Just heading home from. Oh, you were at the Barlow? Was there a car show there today, Aaron? I think that's only on Friday and Saturdays, hey? I don't even know if they're still doing it in that spot, honestly. The kids there get a little bit out of hand. Like today was beautiful. These are the car shows that I really enjoy going to, because it's all older fellers. They got a lot of time and a lot of money into their vehicles, and even if not, they pride themselves on their vehicles. They don't want to be, like, every now and then you'll hear a burnout or something like that, but it's usually off to the side, very respectable. For the most part, they're just there to show off their rigs and meet other people. Those are the car shows I really enjoy. Same usual 12 cars, yeah. Maybe 20. Who, what, and where, and am I late to the show? Hey Aaron, how you doing? I had no idea. If you watch back to the beginning of the live stream, there was an entire car show all around me today. And we walked around live, kind of showing the vehicles. Gotta head it with the dogs. Hey, thanks Sue for dropping into the live. I'm gonna check out your email and then hopefully we can get in contact when I head down that way. That would be great. You've been watching for a long time, and I'd love to meet up with you. I was lucky to experience a lot, from my 70s Chevelle to my mini truck to my 4x4 now. I just about a van life. Nice. Like, yeah. It was cool to jump through that spectrum, you know, like to go from like hot rods to mini trucks. That's it. I feel like that's what do they call it? An automotive, like a vehicle enthusiast, and not really specific to anything. Like, even for me, I'm a Chevy guy, like true and true, but I love Dodges, I like Fords, you know. Every kind of brand has their own thing to offer, and they're all cool in their own way, you know. Like I said, I even had a Honda at one point, right? Yeah, it is getting pretty late, you guys, hey? It's almost 9 o'clock here. We've been going for 117 minutes. I always like the oddball show cars. That's why I wanted a Tercel. Heck yeah. I totally felt out of place sitting here with my van today. But even I noticed a few people were like kind of looking at it and stuff and seeing the van only plate. I was gonna flip it around and like, cause I got the Starlink on the roof and my mailbox on the front. A lot of times people will comment on that stuff. But one day when this thing is like show ready, I'm gonna be really happy to like roll this thing into a car show. I'm getting bugs in here. Get out. Go on. They're all following the light. Gonna be swatting at some bugs tonight. I wish I had a Honda or Toyota van. SEMA! Canadian RV. Hey guys. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna end the live stream off here, you guys. Thank you all so much for joining again. Like, I really appreciate it. Like I mentioned earlier in the live stream, you know, lately I've just been kind of bummed out and down. And I'm sure you guys can see that in the video, like me not being so cheery and so much of myself. And that's where I love doing these live streams, where we can still kind of talk and stuff, and it brightens my day. It really does. So thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all so much for the support. The channel is 8,000 subscribers strong so far. I look forward to growing that and seeing where we can take this channel from here, you know. Again, I'm not sure where or what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna end up, but I'll keep you guys informed as we go. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining and being a part of my world. I greatly appreciate it all. And remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. And I'll see you guys again all soon. Have a good night, you guys. How do I do this?